I have returned. I'm sorry I was late. How late was I? Couldn't have been more than 30, 45 seconds. The elevator broke in the building. So I had to run down. My little flip-flops. It's the noise that they make. God, is that album not spec-frickin-tacular? This is... C is for keep, which is good enough for me. I'm going to try something out here. I am going to focus a little less on the chattiness here and a little more on the gaminess here. And hopefully that works out. We'll see how it feels. I just love chatting with y'all, so. I just love chatting. Ah! Alright, so we're going to do the reasonable moves. First, we're going to have Terry knock the face a little bit. We're going to chart some courses and see where it takes us. It's a shock. What a shock. I'm going to go ahead and blast this guy right in the teeth. Kaboom! Fun and done. Alright, so... No way! Alright, we just win now, right? We win because a naked skewer of the critics indicates to me that there is no chain whirler, that there is no small creature that could have like pinged and then caused this to pop out. Runaway Steamkin. We're very strong against runaway Steamkins. That does feel good. I think that maximizing velocity and going straight to the face is absolutely the play here. I'm going to draw a card, and it's a shock. Maximizing velocity is absolutely the play here, because then we can just win next turn. Unless some Lava Coils start plopping down, but that feels a little unlikely for a deck to have a lot of Lava Coils and a lot of Steamkins in it. A lot of these decks have Lava Coils in the sideboard, but not in the main. Here I would expect to see a Lightning Strike, yeah. So this would get big. It's plausible that there could be an Experimental Frenzy follow-up. Experimental Frenzy has a very good synergy with Steamkin, but there was just such absolute shit turns for Mystical before this that I think just going straight for the win is the nut play here. Oh my god, unless Mystical literally just has it? No, we got him. The racing plan was right, but maybe we should have been a little more safe and just blown up the Steamkin. I like racing against that deck. Okay, so what do we want, and what do we not want? Maximize velocity is a very clear cut, yes? Yes, I think so. And I think it's a relatively simple cut this, add in the 2 Shivan Fires. Very simple sideboarding plan, right? Our Drakes are pretty much excellent walls. We want a lot of instant speed, ping this, ping that type removal. Fiery Cannonade is pretty worthless in the matchup. Often. Weirdly, it's a weirdly worthless card. But it's because red decks tend to get a thing, hit you in the face. It's like a few creatures and a lot of direct burn. What do we have here? Opponent goes first. Get out of there. We have no creatures. We have 1 Spell Pierce, which is actually super relevant. We have a Chart of Course, and we actually have the ability to look for a land. Is this better than a land? So lets us dig through 2 cards. So we get to see this card and the one behind it. Okay, so we're going to do this and leave the Spell Pierce up, because there's a lot of good Spell Pierce targets. Hi. So now we opt in response to try to hit the Lava Coil. Ugh. We do that. Yeah, this is what we gotta do. Any land is a land by me. So now we're gonna go ahead and chart some courses. Surely we don't need all of these. PVT Brand says, Sean, how do you think Drakes hold up versus the rest of the meta? In short, I think it holds up nicely if you play it well. And my name is Day9. He who does not play this deck that well. Alright. Alright. Hey, hey. Out of the way. Hey, come on. What's going on? Is there something here that you can't move past? No. I mean, I'll move it. It shouldn't be blocking you. Here, let me give you scritches. We're going to be on the play. There is the hand, my friend. Yeah. That sounded pitiful. This cat has the most pathetic meow. Fumbles make stupid. Let's give it a test. Hi, Despy. That was very pathetic. Thank you. You get scritches as a reward. And I'm having an espresso. And when I'm done with it, you can have it. She loves coffee. She loves coffee. It's her favorite thing to rub her face against is dried coffee cups. Gitu, see you later, runner. Okay, perfect. So I think that the correct play is... I actually played the right one, and I startled myself for a moment. We shoot this. Runaway Steamkins are, I think, a weaker red card, which feels insane to say, but I think that it's actually a little weaker due to the fact that it comes out and is extremely vulnerable and then needs some backsies, upsies. So we're just going to start nuking stuff little by little. I'm going to take that action. Risk factor is... Ooh, we have more Terries. Okay. Now, once again, Chart of Course is just such a great draw for us. Play another Terry out. We're going to be able to start evolving our Terries next turn, which is going to be quite a beatdown for Mystical. 14 health is fantastic. This is feeling like a win. This is feeling like a win. Oh, resolve. Oh, take that action. This almost guarantees that both of our little Terries live through the day. Don't need any more of these. So now, one of these Terries requires 4. So if I play this, they will now require 3. And if I put the opt there, now they require 2. And if I shock once, then they require 1. Right? This requires 2, so then I can shock like this. That's why Discovery, I think, is very powerful in this deck, because if you're trying to think carefully about how many more you need to buff a Terry or to make a Drake large, you can wind up with ridiculous turns like that. Absolutely take the action. Cool, we did it. By the way, is everyone able to see the Deck Master and the Stream Decker? Stream Decker is the little overlay that's at the far top right that shows the deck. Deck Master is you hover over cards. Oh, I'm sorry. I dunked it. You wanted to play with this, didn't you? Just make sure it's not too wet. By the way, look at what Despy hunted and brought me. A roll of toilet paper. Isn't that nice? You can kind of see where the gnashing went in. She climbs up to where the toilet paper is, peels it down, wrestles it, and then she's like, Dad would love this. Now, the good news is that because you were a good little hunter and brought me this, I can actually dry off the inside of this a little bit, so that way it's not so wet. There you go. And now look at this. There you go. Nothing. You don't care at all. Here's nothing. No, it's good. It's good. I'm glad that you and I are here together being people. I would have preferred to let this come in sans tapping. It's okay. We'll probably get to double shock this. So this appears to be Rakdos aggro. I'm taking this off, much to the chagrin of our audience members at home. Priest of the Forgotten Who. And I think that this is a matchup where I do want to get these Disdainful Strokes in there. Disdainful Strokes for the different folks that he will be playing. I do not believe that there are actually that many hard removal spells in this type of deck. Am I a member of Cloud9? No, not a chance. This is back when I watched Cloud9 League of Legends. Set the course. Make it happen. Oh, I fucked up. No. This deck, this one main decks Phoenixes. Ah, what am I doing? I gotta slow down. Fireblade Artist is fine. Just hit me in the face, man. I don't give a damn. Lose N out on the damage, which I think is actually okay. Christ. Crazies. This card's pretty good. So, I mean, if we can get some sort of draw-y thing, like a Discovery, we could get +3 and then +1. Definitely don't want this maximized velocity. Do we want Fiery Cannonade? Feels like a good ad. Not as good as Shivan Fire does, though. I think we kind of treat this a little bit like Mono Red. I do want the Lava Coils. I think that's right. I love when my cats get a little tired. It's so good. It's so good. Can I just say, I think that the fact that Apex Legends came out of nowhere and is, like, doing so well is so cool. I think that is so cool, man. I think that is so cool. Have I said that I think it's cool yet? This is an ideal opening hand. Gutter Bones. So good. Darren says, I hope it lasts. I want to try it. Yeah. That's the thing, I gotta say, I was really shocked to hear some of my friends' feedback about Anthem. I was just like appalled. Oh, Judy. Oh, God. I mean, I'm only having one in the bin. I mean, this is painful. I mean, I do have to run this down. Do I want to be a defensive Terry? Oh, my God. What am I doing keeping the Pteramanders in here? I should have cut the Terrys. Oh, God. What a misplay. What a huge misplay. And I knew there was something that I wanted to get rid of, because if like a Phoenix comes down now, I would have much rather had a Disdainful Stroke or... Well, I mean, I think it's pretty clear that I need to put in Fiery Cannonades at this point in time. This is sacrifice 2 other creatures. I lose 2 life. Sacrifice creature, draw a card. Priest of Forgotten Gods feels only okay. Yeah, you got it. Nice. Nice. That's a pretty cool turn, huh? Yeah, Fiery Cannonade is like super duper the correct one, huh? I mean, I have literally no other choices than to play out the Crackling Drake this turn. And then we are dead, right? That's just a death. Okay. Okay. The Mardu aggro deck. So we definitely want the Pteramanders out. Definitely want the Fiery Cannonades in. It's a lot of removal, and I think 2 Terries is still fine. I think we'll go first and be in good shape. This is such a great name. Even Jesus would. Come on, man. Everyone's doing it. Even Jesus would do it. Alright, I think I'm going to be on the play. Boy, that sucks. I am going for... Oh, that helps a lot. Maybe that's still dangerous. Hero of Precinct 1. Oh, Pristo. Crackling Drake is what gets discarded. I guess Terry. I guess Terry's going, because there's never going to be an opportunity to play Terry anytime soon. I can't believe I drew so many cards and whiffed. I'm in hell, I think. Judy weak and Lava Coil. The Gutter Bones is bad. Fireblade Artist is terrible. No attacks, huh? What the shit? I gotta kill this one, right? Alright. Our plan was foiled. Maybe the first hand. Oh my god, that's a great draw. Jesus. Ah, god, that was just a fucking shit experience right there. God, fuck. We doing Apex for the Day-Night Festival? Not at all, unfortunately. I didn't know the game was coming out when we announced the festival. Game just like abruptly comes out. I think I needed to think through my mulliganing a little more. Like, this is an obvious keep because we have Pteramander and Chart a Course, right? It's just like the most basic keep ever. Stinks some, because we're probably going to have to shock in a Steam Vent. Depends on what our opponent does. I think I'm just going to play it slow. Blood Edge MTG. Yep, absolutely gonna Spell Pierce that. Super great. Super fantastic outcome for us. It's fine. Syncopator Agonize be good against these aggro lists? Plausibly. Alright, there is just so much the face is the place coming out of Blood Edge. These Lava Coils ain't doing us too much good. I believe that this deck does run Electrostatic Field, so I think the Lava Coils are keeps and the shocks are go on get outs. Yeah, I'll just take some more damage. That's totally fine by me. Now, what's the way that we can kill as fast as humanly possible? I think it's we do this. Play these guys out. Yeah. So, I believe that there's no little dudes in this. So we can get rid of these. Then what the heck do we put in, though? Is there anything that costs 4 or more in that deck? think maybe we're actually just well equipped for this. I want these for the electrostatic fields. Like, this is kind of a weird switcheroo. I think I'm actually just going to put in 2 Entrancing Melodies. The reason being, I've seen this, it's a black-red burn deck that runs a whole bunch of direct face damage spells. I guess. And it also runs electrostatic fields, so I kind of like this sort of opening. Oh boy, do I like seeing that one. Boy, do I like seeing that one. Oh! Alright, Blood Edge, what are you gonna do? Electrostatic field me? Dire Fleet Daredevil. It is a good day to die. Rakdos Pirate Aggro, huh? This is so comfortable, even though my whole face is squishy. Alright. Alright, so then we begin the great Drake poking. Sword Point Diplomacy. Wizard's Lightning. What wizards are even in this deck? There's the Sovereign Bite. What wizards are these? Okay, so I'm going to do something a little weird. I'm going to chart a course pre-combat just to buff the damage a little bit. I'm going to chuck this. I'm going to play this out. Because we're in a race situation. I think I actually do want one of those. Thank you. So I think just getting in for damage is good here. Next turn we can Lava Coil and Enigma Drake if something scary gets played. But like Sovereign biting us is a bit obnoxious. What a dick. Play this, play that. And I'm gonna shoot. Animation free! Ugh! That's a nice one. Boy, does Day 9 know what the decks are. Ouch. Ow. Pretty pleased with our mulligan here. Die. Here's gonna come just a lightning bolt, yeah. Give me lightning strike. Boy, am I happy with our mulliganing understanding. Boy, am I happy with that. Die, Blood Edge, you dick. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Well, given that it's taking a long time, I think we're dead. Alright, slow climb back. Stuck at Platinum 4, feels bad. Fine, I'll just go mono red and best of ones and just climb my way back up, clonking people in the face. be on the play. This is okay. Not amazing. We're going to have to chart a course on turn 2, 1000%. It is Jason. Alright. Oh, good. Mono red. Let's chart a course. Probably don't need the dive down against mono red, and I do believe it is a mono red deck. Spell Pierce seems much more relevant. I'm smart. Jeezy Louise. Holy mo crazy. Yeah, I'll just shoot this. Alright. Start a Spell Pierce. I don't think I actually want to do that. Spell Pierce seems pretty high value in this matchup. Ew. Alright. I mean, this is already quite good. Manual tap. Chain whirly dirly time. Oh, woo! I've discovered the play. Alright. We must begin the race. And I think with 2 Spell Pierces we can win this race. I think just the Chain Whirlers coming in. We are not blocking with nothing, man. Put our opponent in a position where yeah, that's what I want. Oh, I tried to right-click to bring it back, but apparently I whiffed it. Can't believe I've done this. Outraced the red. That is fine. Alright, we've already healed for 6. Perfect. Yeah, we win. Unless there's an Experimental Frenzy. That would be the bad one. Cool. Not you. Not the Maximized Velocity. 2 Shivan Fires. And that's it. Small change. We must play all Enigma Drakes. Oh, I didn't mean to bump you. Alright, she's musing. What's up? You doing good? Thinking about things? Thinking hard? Yeah. You always like smelling the head. Yep, smell the mouth. That's good. You're a good cat. Alright, let's get back to work. We have plays the first few turns, which is nice. Oh boy, I love seeing that. I love seeing the do nothing. We're looking for nothing. Okay, so what this means is that there's a lot of burn. Don't need that. Alright, we got Terry. Hello. No lightning strike at end of turn, so Chain Whirler, 100%. There's got to be like multiple Chain Whirlers in here. You know, maybe it wasn't a good idea to play Terry. Maybe we just should have. What is even going on in this game? Why was that lightning strike? Oh, because you wanted to be able to play Skewer the Critics? Like, I just really don't understand. Because now we have all the momentum in the world. I mean, maybe there's a handful of Lava Coils in Jason's side. Casting Discovery is probably better, because the Terry's kind of suck, yeah. Seems fine to me. What's Sheriff's astrological sign? Asks Vaudevillain. I don't know anything about any of that astrological stuff. So I think we obviously block here. This will slurp out another shock from the hand, or another lightning bolt from the hand, which is ideal. Wizard's Lightning. Thing of beauty. Alright. Yoishi doishi. I'm gonna nuke this little guy, because I like it. It would have been better to nuke that guy. Ow. Experimental Frenzy, really? Oof. Alright. We are now in a little bit of pressure. Let's go ahead and first take a peek. Alright, let's get this damage in now. Damn, what a top deck. It's tough to play against Experimental Frenzy. There's the runaway. Blood Crypt could also be very nice here. Well, I guess it would have been nice last turn. Fuck. Let us peek. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, I made such an error. I needed to leave up dive down. What am I doing, man? What is going on? I don't know why. It's like there's these parts of my brain that I know that need to be online that are just offline as hell. Because, I mean, if there is a Lava Coil that just shoots down our Drake, we lose the game. And if we just left it up, we would have been fine. And we would have won the game. Oh my god. Rekindling Phoenix is, like, really good. Are, like, all of our Lava Coils in here? Alright, here's the play. Alright. That's okay. Yeah. Fuck. Do I just shock this? I think I just... So I let that one resolve. Okay. I don't actually know how to punch through this. I think I just... Oh, God. I feel like I should have shocked it. feel like I should have shocked this guy before it got too big. Because, I mean, I don't feel like I have a way to win now, right? I need to get extremely lucky with some sort of nut draw. Right? Isn't that correct? Are I not correctamundo here? No, I should have shocked that guy. What the fuck am I doing, man? That was a weak play not to shock this. I mean, I basically am on the hope and prayer plan. I mean, I need exactly shock or lightning bolt, and that's it. Fuck. Yeah. I'm actually going to cut the 2 Pteramanders and put in the 2 Disdainful Strokes. I think they're better in this spot. I mean, if he's boarding in Phoenixes and Experimental Frenzies, then yeah, we have like a lot of targets for those. That was a misplay. I 1000% should have shot that Steamkin, because then we don't necessarily have to try to go for the kill. I think I just needed to do that then. Grr, grr, grr. Grr. Rivel, ravel, bumble, dump. I think I needed to just swing. Wow, Jason took forever to mulligan. Keep. This is a good hand. Having these 2 is very nice. Super duper ultra nice. Enters tap. Nothing with 3 toughness that I can't kill. Wow. Let's see what we get first. I'm gonna need 2 blue up very soon. Well, maybe I could have waited once. I'm helping him out a little bit. This is fine. I also probably could have expected that that's what was going to happen. Ooh, that's a nice Disdainful Stroke opportunity. No! This is a nice Disdainful Stroke opportunity. On the main phase. Do I... No, I think I just wait a turn to Spell Pierce. That's good. It's the only thing that made any sense. Good, 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 good. Alright, so now we have a couple tools. What's gonna stink some is if our opponent plays a Phoenix here. That's gonna hurt a lot. I'll have to probably like dive down shock or some garbo. Oh, that's such great news. Shivan Fire this because shock can shoot faces. I cannot play the Drake right now because our opponent didn't do a turn 1 and turn 2 play, period. and has been getting real borderline concerning plays for 3 mana. And so I would think that there's Experimental Frenzies, I would think that there's Phoenixes in here, so that seems like a very reasonable supposition. I think. Fuck. Well, we're very close to... Ooh. Alright, this is unbelievably hard to lose. Whew. Light up that stage, baby. Woo, woo. Game is hard. Game is very hard. It's a hard game. When you're emotionally invested, everything feels more difficult. Better to spell Pierce or first spell, asked Luki D? Maybe. But I'd rather get them, because I would rather they Lightning Strike and go, yeah, now I have Spectacle, and then try to use their more powerful Spectacle plays. Then actually seems okay. Yeah. What do you know? I'd rather that be the circumstance. Then I spell Pierce the Lightning Bolt, and then they go, oh, okay, now I can change plans more flexibly. JD says, do you still watch any League of Legends, or did you stop after the C9's original 5 broke up? You completely understand exactly where I'm coming from. Hello. Maybe this gets countered. Oh, alright. Coming up. Mono Blue essentially never wants to do any sort of responses to this. Book Cooker. Boy, that's a great name. Alright. Dude, the Siren Storm Tamer art, it's like, it was hard for me to make out at first, but it's really a beautiful piece of art. Let's go, Favreau says, original C9 got me into all esports. Yeah. There's always a gateway team. This is such a nice draw. Could get spell pierced. Alright, no big deal. We're winning this race, baby. Elimination's little book. Hashtag never forget. Okay. Just gonna opt main phase to get a land. Just gonna main phase. Opt. Try to get a land. Didn't I just do this? Cool. Oh! Oh! There's so many Siren Storm Tamers here, man. Now that's one that's gonna get countered, man. No frickin' way. Get out of here. More concerned about the Enigma Drakes getting countered, honestly. Seems fine to me. Great. Great, great, great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Adapt, adapt. Ow, ow, ow. think these are some good plays. Just the beatdowns with the Terry buddies. Terry buddy beats. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a peek. Oh, that's a nice one. So now this is for 1. Alright. Okay, so I think we're okay. Possibly. See, like, Merfolk Trickster could be a little bit of an obnoxious bastard, but we have the dive downs. That is okay. I don't think anything can swing here. Now I can play the Enigma Drake freely, huh? Pretty good. No counters, no problems. We definitely drew extraordinarily well against Book Cooker. So it's fine. Cool. Good. Got him. Yeah. Bing, bong, bang. Boom, pa-pow. -17. Feels excellent. Feels positive, feels correct. Feels very, 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 very good. Okay, so what we are going to do then, therefore, is we're going to go ahead and we are going to say no to maximize velocities. I think yes to a Shivan Fire, no to a Lava Coil, yes to a Shivan Fire, and... Oh! One less opt. I don't really think so. I think we're actually okay. We increased the number of targeted removals by uno. I gotta lie on my foam roller tonight. I love lying on that damn thing, man. I used to not like doing stretches that much, because I was a much more spry young lad, but now that I'm an old, creaky, crankly old man. Oh, God. Oh, I think I have to keep this big pile of cards here, man. Would a Disdainful Stroke be a good choice? Turkeys, I actually think there might not be a single... we messed up. I think there might not be a single 4-mana spell in all of Book Cooker's entire deck. I think there's literally not a single one. We should have shocked in the Steam Vent so we could double opt on this turn. That would have been far, far, far better. Good idea. Don't need another dive down. Spell Pierce is very good. See, we could have kept a Spell Pierce here. Shit. Because now if this gets Curious Obsession, I'm going to want to smack myself in the face. Boom. Always lucky. Did you get the hell out there? I really want to be able to Spell Pierce. We're also going to look for a shock. We do need that land for the Drakes, yes? Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Bing bong, no. This is basically the only play, but I have a feeling that it's just going to be Essence Scattered, or whatever it's called, Wizard's Retort. What's the other one? I mean, this is actually a fine exchange. Ow, ow. Let us try again. Chain Spell Pierces? Okay. Not the worst thing to happen. Especially because we have these. We just need not a Curious Obsession, not a... Oh, that's a fucking bad one. Ugh. I mean, I guess this is the best play. Oh. But the problem is Terry is going to be able to make himself huge. So I think I might have to just accept some Terry damage for a turn. Reduce our opponent's options. Counter, 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 counter. Oh, these Terrys. I think we do this. Everything is great. Yeah! Although I am a little bit annoyed that I didn't look at the auto tapper to see what mana was getting tapped. Dude, I just get like so sucked into these games where I'm just like... So I want to do this first. Now that the chump is out, it is very possible, I would dare say plausible, that our opponent does have some sort of counter to this. That I will absolutely double counter, because if I can just get two dudes on the field, there's nothing that our opponent can do. So now this is Doom Death, huh? Nice. So the only way that living can happen is if a trickster comes in. Oh my god, we have literally only played Drakes today, Frizy. Izzet Drakes is a complicated enough deck that, like, I am just doing it only and exclusively for the full duration of this day, and I'm having trouble, and we're struggling. Thanks for the GGs. Hey, lot. Utilainen. Man, we need Savage here, man. Nice C9 shirt. I gotta say, I think the Cloud9 logo is one of the strongest logos. Die. Ooh, there's our opening right there. So in this case, we don't want to shock in the Steam vents. I think the biggest mistake we made that last game was not shocking in our Steam vent at the start so that we could double op the following turn, because that would have made life a hell of a lot easier. It's me, day 9. Shiver me timbers, literally I'm quite cold, shiver me. Hey, la Utilainen. There's always that sort of bounciness to finish in Swedish. How long are you streaming today? Don't want to miss any more. I'm going for about another hour and a half. About another 90 minutes. This is like one of the best logos in the history of logos, man. I'm telling you. Only a few other ones are as good. Like Nike. That shoe company man, Nike. Our opponent appears to have fallen off the bandwagon, has gone AFK, and is no longer living, and is in See You Later Town. Boop! Day 9 TV logo. It's okay. It's alright. I like my logo. Feels good. Feels good to me. Is it as high quality as, say... yeah. Is it as high quality as, say, the Cloud9 logo now? You read my mind. Jay Glixie. Oh, sweet old Jay Glixie. Oh, are you me, Jay Glixie? Look at you. I think you are me. Alright, now that is an inquiry for the ages. Huh? You may have make'd a big mistake. Coil! Alright. Did some Exilia exiling. Opt. I think that's fine. I wonder how we're supposed to play this matchup out. This matchup to me feels like one of whoever gets a big, thick, swollen pair of Drakes out first wins. Alright, we just block it with the dive down. Hello. Now the Crackling Drake can't exactly swing in. Terry, welcome back. If I just do all these things now. Sure. I'm less concerned about the fact that it has been down Divin. God damn, would you let me? How many cards are in the fucking graveyard? 5, okay. I hate this. Like, I actually don't want this to appear. Interface is too good! Too powerful. They account for too many circumstances in which people will be clicking on things. You rat bastards. Oh, that's bad. Is that bad? I think it's time for me to begin to swing into the face. Ow. Bring it on, dude. Do I just trade this? Is this stupid? Am I being stupid? I mean, there's literally no spell that can... Okay. I'm coming in. There's no spell that saves the Drake, but that was an interesting trade, getting value out of generally a weak card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, so you're gonna be a fat Terry. I really suck at this mirror, I think. Seems like a tricky mirror. I gotta get some water, man. Not drinking enough water. Never drinking enough water. It's gonna be a long blockers phase, man. Boop. Alright, how do we win this? We get rid of this, we get rid of these things, and I think we go huge. You know, it feels like Niv-Mizzets, Izzets, Disdainful Strokes for disdainful folks feels pretty good. Maybe chuck a Spell Pierce, something like that. That feels pretty nice, huh? There a guy conceded? Wait a minute. Yeah, what the heck are we doing here? I won? Damn, I'm good. I wasn't even surprised. I was just like, my body was like, alright, we're sideboarding, let's figure this shit out. Like, Spell Pierce or Dive Down. Dive Down. Defensive spells seem pretty good. Something like this feels good. Melody seems strong. Can pick a Pterodactyl. Oh my god, Leffoins. It's been a while, man. Leffoins. Welcome back. I don't like Entrancing Melody in this matchup because it's like 6-7 mana plays. Conceded? Oh no. No, we're dead. We died. Nice. Good job. Alright, it's a race to Niv. God, I really suck at this. Matchup, man. Whew. Slick AHS's Anchor Steam, yay or nay? I guess. You know, whatever you want. It's whatever you want to do, man. Slick AHS, that all sounds grand to me. I guess, because we have Ral. I don't know, man. Enters tapped. Alright. I'm gonna try to kill Jake Lixie. What am I having? Sparkly water, dude. Some delicious, tasty sparkly water. If we can get Niv-Mizzet down and protected, we're in grand old shape, dude. Grand old shape. I think we'd rather be protecting of a Drake, yeah. This could have been the counter that completely screws over Jake Lixie, but I don't know. It's probably J Galaxy, but I like J Glixie. I mean, there's a lot of times when I discovery on turn 2 and I still have plenty of stuff. So, yeah. I don't know if we could necessarily have made the goodness. I don't know if we could necessarily have made the claim that she was completely starved on mana, but... You know, I'm just going to do this now for the sake of mana efficiency. Because, I mean, now I got, like, a play and a play and a play and a play. Hello, Terry. What do you know? The world wants me to have Spell Pierces. Spore Ponces. Oh! Oh! Yeah, when I was in, like, my mid-20s, I went on this streak where I was just like, I only like really expensive beer! And it was only like these soupy, syrupy, like, you know... I used to make jokes about beer in a box. If it's beer in a box, I'd love beer in a box. High quality. Primo, fantastissimo beer. Beer in a box. Let's get one thing right, man. It is good, but... sometimes I'm not in the mood to consume a loaf of bread in liquid form with alcohol in it. You know what I mean? And sometimes I just like a light beer, you know? Just like a light, little nice, little light... Like Sapporo is my favorite go-to, don't want anything too heavy beer. I think there's nothing wrong with these light beers. You know, it's really funny. My brother likes unbelievably light beers. Like 2% alcohol beers. I remember one time he like came over to my apartment, and I was like, "Oh, Nick, you gotta try this." Oh, yeah, glug some in there, and he just sips it, and he's like, "Jesus, man, do you have any light beer?" He wasn't even like, "Oh, it's really tasty." He was just like, "Holy shit, Sean." Amused me quite a bit. Okay, this is an extraordinarily good spot to be in, yes? Could get spell pierced. Really like to just keep on keeping on. Faceless is true to his name, says Aaron 2A. Damn, Aaron! Damn! Dunking on my brother. Get absolutely chonked on. Got him, kapow. Goodness. I'm just imagining Aaron with his social shotgun just and the discarded shell that formerly was my brother Nicholas Plot just clunks down, lost in a bush forever. Well, this does kind of stink, but that's fine. If it's a stalemate, I'm much happier to have a stalemate with my good buddy Niv. These guys are going to get big, though. That does kind of stinko. Stinky dinky, donkey binky. I think I do no blocks. I think I can cast a Spell Pierce. No, I think I have to cancel counter spell. Let me hear it. Let me hear that sweet. That's what I'm talking about. It's that rockin'. I think I made a mistake by not playing Raul. Maybe, plausibly, possibly. I think I just slammed Niv, right? I don't think there's any spell that Glixie can cast to deal with Niv-Mizzet. It's me, Niv-Mizzet, the sideboard master. Hello. Meow. That is what I see when I see Niv-Mizzet. I see meow. No attacks. Do you want to attack? No, not a chance. Super nope. Nada nada. My name. It is Sean Plata. I don't actually know if Niv can be killed. I don't actually know if Niv can be killed. I think I do chump a single Terry with my Crackling Drickety Drake, because 5 damage is about all I can take. I don't want to get bursted from out of the blue. Bursted good games. Destroyed, demolished. Boy, that feels good. Boy, that feels good. Oh, ah. One in your hand, one in the graveyard. Yeah, oh, bing bong. Bing bong, yeah. Terry the Terrible. Oh, let me, Do I just bash? Yeah, I think I just bash him. No blocks, right? Can't live. We got even a Spell Pierce. This matchup really does feel like super spiky, whoever gets there. Filthy Niv first. Right, like this. No, this guarantees a kill. This guarantees a kill. And if there's something done in response, I shock this, and then I can Spell Pierce and, like, shock again. Actually, I just should have, like, single blocked. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters at all. I can just shoot this in the face, man. So go down to 2 plus 3 to 5, and I only deal 3 damage. Damn. So much damage. Boom. And we can kill by playing the Discovery Dispersal. Do I do this first? How many of these do I have in here? 1, 2, 3. So I need 4, so I Discovery first. I Discovery, and I try to find a 1-mana spell. So I shoot here, bang. Shoot like this. Look, get out of here, dive down, wins it. Shoot here. Player all. Hello. Currently 4 instant sorceries, just making sure I can count. Alright, I did it. And I forgot about the extra damage on the Drake, so we didn't actually need to draw any 1-mana spells. Okay. Cool. Oh my god, I find this to be so hard to think through. Goodness. Yeesh. Yeeshi yoishi. But it's okay, it's my choicey. Oh! Oh! Mmm. Oh my god, I'm gonna have chicken for dinner. Oh god, I love chicken so much. God, I love chicken, man. Chicken might be my favorite food. Chicken just always tastes so good. It always tastes so good. Like, are you kidding me with this shit about chicken lately? I mean, chicken, unseasoned chicken is nice. Unseasoned chicken is nice. You don't need to, like, pollute this chicken with a whole bunch of other nonsense for it to taste pretty good. Completely unseasoned cooked chicken. I actually like. Now, you can fuck up a chicken. Make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. You can take a perfectly good chicken, cook it till it's dry, and it feels like you're eating sand that was once a bird. Like, you can ruin a chicken. However, there are a lot of foods that are awful unless you know what you're doing. And I don't like those foods, man. Chicken? That's my shit right there. Okay, we've got a hand, and we're gonna work with it. What's a food that just sucks unless you are really trying hard? Eggplant. Oh, please, don't talk to me. Don't just be like, it's easy, you just saute it, and then it comes out, and it's good. Brussels sprouts? Bleh. Grody, don't even speak to me about it. Brussels sprouts done well, so good. Asparagus is pretty shit. Unless it's done well. Food done well, almost all food done well, I'll eat. I'll eat almost all the food that's done well and is tasty. But god, chicken is just this irresistibly solid, robust food. Aaron Tway says, have you considered using cooking, cheating, and pressure cooking, or using butter? I don't even think I understand your sentence, Aaron Tway. Like, I understand that there are nouns followed by verbs with direct objects peppered in at the end, but, like, I don't understand what... Have you considered using cooking, cheating, and pressure cooking, or using butter? You sound like a malfunctioning robot, Aaron Tway. Is there steam coming out of your ears? Is there oil pouring down your nose? Are you just sitting there with your neck jerking back and forth? Repeating some derpy phrase, water is stored in the refrigerator. Like, what is that sentence, Aaron? I can't believe that you think that that's a sentence, man. Alright, let's go ahead and let's do some dispersal action, huh? Brutal. Yeah, it's probably one of the least brutal things I've ever heard, huh? Oh, the way that Day9 took him down was savage. Ah. I'm sure a single word was left out. I don't know why I went in on you so hard, Aaron 2A. I don't know why, man. Aaron 2A says, try cheating by using a pressure cooker. Or just using butter. LOL, I accidentally the sentence. Is that dangerous? Yeah, you accidentally the whole sentence, man, let me tell you. Yeah, like, I love cheating cooking. The oven, for me, is cheating cooking. I love the oven, man, because you're just like, boop, boop, and then you forget about it, and then it's like, I'm hot now. And you're like, damn right you hot. Comes in, comes out, it's all good. Shake it all about. You know, I literally am gonna preheat my oven to 400, and then I'm gonna take the chicken, I'm gonna fucking rub oil on the chicken. That's what I do, is I put it into the cap, and I just, like, drizzle it on, put it into the cap, and drizzle it on this breast, then fucking rub oil on the chicken. And then, I like, have some seasoning, and I put some rosemary, put some thyme, put some salt. Ooh, it's fine. Why is this enormous? Just sitting here, rocking back and forth, talking to myself like an idiot, losing the shit out of this game. Oh, God. There's a shock. Fuck! 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 Oh, fuck! Oh, dude, Jiglixie is just completely pooping on the shit out of me. Oh, no blocks. Decision time. I would have to process things and make a choice. I shall take this one. This is a good card. Douche. And there's going to be like a single shock. Set the course. Make it happen. Oh my god, hi Jlacky. Farts! Shit. Crap. Pieces of ah! Welcome to Chump Town. Alright, what else we got going on here? I'm sure I can draw a Lava Coil. I said, I'm sure I can draw a Lava Coil. Alright, we got on. I just like you gifting 10 subs for a grand total of 50 to Ziki22, Angelus Herrera. Onizukas, exceptionally mediocre. Mr. Biggs, Recursive Chat. Malcrios, Terrortron, High Sign Berg, Yujikolp. Bang. Welcome one, welcome all. Uh-oh, I've had some bubblies. Kronos, 11 months says I love you. I love you too, Kronos. In a non-monogamous kind of way. Let me tell you something. I'm in the Bay Area where people are really into like polyamory and shit. Ooh. I think I can do it. People are like really into polyamory. If you don't know polyamory, the idea is that, oh, I date multiple people at once. And not like, oh, I went on a date with Henry and then a little while later I want to date with someone else, you know. I mean, this is like, you can be in like multiple committed relationships at the same time. That's like the sort of, that is the goal slash the dream that some people pursue in the Bay Area. Now, I'll say, I have no particular judgment on those people. I think that frankly, there are more people who do practice monogamy than should practice monogamy. Maybe it's not right for some people. But for me, man, the idea of polyamory stresses me out so much, man. Woo! Whoa! Whoa, that sounds a little much, man. I don't know. Oh my god. I mean, like, literally, if I were completely alone in life, that would take up a lot of my time and my energy, let me tell you. And I am in a committed relationship, right? You want me to have 2 of those? Or 3? Oh my god, where do people find these hours? Grimace Dunkel says, nothing like the thought of disappointing multiple people at once, right? Are you kidding me? Patrick Jerem says, but you have Despy and Sheriff. They're pretty self-sufficient, I gotta be honest with you, man. It's a spell pierce. Goodbye. Good game. GG. I will fight for what's right. Bonk. Yeah, I don't know. Dan DeBurr says, how does Valentine's Day work? I know, right? Like, what do? Do you have, like, a lunch? And then a dinner? And then you leave dinner and then you go to a movie? Whoa! Wow. Holy cow. How you like me now? Patrick Jerem says it's like Christmas with divorced parents. But it's the opposite of that. We will now look. I don't want. Hit me. Prepare for Bing Bong. Bing Bong. Yeah, man. That's like, oh, man. It's like anti-Christmas. You know, it just stresses me out, man. And again, no, I'm sure there's people who know how to emotionally navigate that, and it's right for them, that's great. It's totally fine. Totally not. Totally, like, not the thing I want to talk about. You gain life equal to its power, man. Shit. Yeah, man, all that stuff just gives me the stressies. Hear about that, think about that, and I just feel my little heart rate going up. Like, I don't know. What are you? What in the what are you? And how are you that? Alright, we got chances of winning now. Get out of here. Boom. Hey, this other one? Guess what? Taking a trip to See You Later Town as well. Pow. Suck on that one. Thought this was Esper control. As it turns out, it's Esper mid-range. Oh, a thief of... I'm so not surprised to see you. Where's your sweater? Took it off, Woodburger. God! Dadgummit! Crap! Bastard. Oh, you would get the thing that I'm trying to get right off the top of my damn deck. Here comes another stupid land, I betcha. Oh, he's filling up the graveyard and he's having a blast. Oh, good. Alright, I'm getting out of this game. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say to myself, I think I don't want the maximized velocities in here. I think that do I want the spell pierces? They do have a good amount of spells. Do I want the dive downs? I'm thinking so. Maybe I can cut one of these puppies, but Protect the President does feel pretty important. Bringing in Fiery Cannonade seems nice. Bringing in the Niv seems pretty nice. We could also argue that bringing in the Rowls is pretty nice. Rowl's pretty good in this matchup. Because they're kind of slow and grindy. Yeah, I think I like the Rowls more than I like the Nivs. Do I want Disdainful Strokes? I mean, like, what we could do is we could get rid of all of these puppies. Do something like this. This is kind of an interesting response. Seems like a reasonable one, yeah. Because I mean, it's not like we really need the Lava Coils specifically. Like, we want to have a good amount of removal-y duties, so, you know, that's why we're putting in the Fiery Cannonades, but they're just a very slow kind of like, and then I remove this threat, and then I Thought Erasure and get rid of that threat, and eventually, you're going to have no hit points. So I'm just like, alright, very well. Do I want to be on the play? You bet your butt I do. Oh yeah, that's actually a pretty reasonable hand. Dude, Island Opt makes me so happy. Like, Island Opt is one of the reasons why that kind of hurts a bit, but, I mean, we obviously need to go for land. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Whoop. Alright, at least we have Disdainful Stroke up. Hello, welcome to my hand. Perhaps I overestimated the quality of this hand. You know, maybe I should just say Island plus Opt is only okay if I have, say, another card draw thing. Like, if I had a Discovery, I think I'd be in grand old shape. Oh, interesting. You're getting rid of the shock. That's very telling. Pray tell why. Because Thief of Sanity is coming to town. Ugh. Ah, farts. Oh my god, that sucks so much. Just gonna, like, take my mountains. Dash Beal, happy 54 months. Says, all the years I've been with you, Sean. See my life change so dramatically. I've moved in with my fiancé. I have a stable job. Finally feel like I have control back over my life. Thanks, Sean. Thanks for chat. For being there through everything. Hell yeah. My mountain! Set the course. Make it happen. Do I want to Spell Pierce this? Probably not. Maybe I could just sort of slow the momentum down to avoid a Hero of Precinct 1, but fuck, man. I think this was one mulligan away from being a reasonable game. Well, ouch. I'm really annoyed that I didn't mulligan this. Because I think that, like... Ah! My mana! Here comes one of my Drakes. Maybe Rawl takes a trip to see you later town, you know. This is just fucking terrible. This is savage. This is brutal. This is sad. Oh, baby. Hello, it's me, the it's me, the Alright. If this is Disdainful Stroke, I'm gonna be so sad, man. I don't even want to look. Here comes a Vraska's Contempt. Lava Coil. Mortify. I just should have mulliganed this. We have so much more opportunity and options and possibility and excellency. I mean, this Rawl might literally just be a play once and kill thing. I mean, we're just getting so fucking owned by the Thief of Sanity. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3 lands in there. Probably gonna have to chuck a Crackling Drake. Oh my god, this is so rough. Oh, that's it? You just got a shock? Okay. How forgetful of me. Disdainful Stroke is helping a reasonable amount. Fuck, man. Jesus. We're getting hammered by this Thief of Sanity, man. I think I just need to say if I have an opt and one island. Yeah, that can do a lot of work if I have another card draw card in my hand. I'm really frustrated because I feel like I lost this game. I feel like I lost this game due to the fact that I made a decision before my first turn, and all I needed to do was not make that damn decision. Thank God. Well, no, he's going to have Absorb, and we're going to lose the entire game. Same difference. I'm just going to get out of here. I just fucked this game up, and I hate that I just have to sit here and, like, dangle on the verge of some hope before invariably getting kicked in the teeth. Ugh. My sanity! Ah, my sanity! My sanity. Alright, bad mulligans leads to death. Something that we should remember. That is on me. What do we think about this? This is a good hand, because I have one of my draw pieces. I should be looking for ops, discoveries, chart of courses, things like this to smooth things out. Oh my god, this is such a great story. JTS's Mises, I just want to say thank you for being awesome. I did the 30-day project last year and was able to get my bakery license today to start my own business. Without that project, I think I'd still be slowly working on it. Stay awesome, man. Oh my god, that makes me so happy to hear. That is a great story and great news, JTS. Swampo. Izzet Drakes all day and still feel like I am slowly learning. Alright, so we do want to keep the shock up for this Jade Light Ranger, yeah. Remembering this is I'm on day 29 of my 30-day project, eating only whole foods, no added sugar, dairy, or grains. Hell yes. Interesting. Pteramander Terry. Yeah, just do this and jam out the discovery, huh? It's okay if this doesn't get protected. That seems fine. Kind of like this, just running one Drake down. It can absorb some removal stuffs. I think I don't bin cards to buff these often enough. I don't think about that play often enough. Dr. Quandary says, I just realized someone gifted me a sub 5 days ago. Yeah. I think ditching the opt there is probably fine too. I think I need to just take that play more often. Alright, Crackling Drake seem like good guys. Seem like good boys. Hostage taker. Oh shit. Yes! Oh my god, that feels so good. Llanowar Elfos. Alright. Alright, Drakey boy. Yeah. I think like Op Spell Pierce make a big Pteramander is pretty good. Crackling Drake just dies to a Pupacabra. Sous vide, yeah, sous vide's okay. I'm like, you know, aware of it. JP never stops talking about sous vide, man. He loves his sous vide stuff. His little freezer wrap meat, puts it in there. He gets his phone. His little phone is like, it is time to cook sous vide. Puts the thing in there. Let me deal with this at least.
Makes us draw and fire.
Draw and fire. Ow!
Not again.
There's a lot of things I want to learn to cook, because, I mean, man, the eggs I make in the morning, I am, like, so good at making those eggs. I just make, like, eggs over easy. But I now make eggs over easy with perfection. Oh, that bastard, huh? Now, because I drew a land here, I'm going to play this, and I'm going to opt first, because I can always protect... I think I actually do keep this, because I'm going to swing with this guy next turn. So I can always protect the Drake. And now, I can do like a block like this. You can win maybe in two turns with this. Depends on how many explore things happen. So they can cut the maximized velocity, a shock, and a Lava Coil to put in 2 entrancing melodies, and so if I spell pierce to this, my opponent would have to pay 2 to be able to. Oh no, because this guy's gonna come down this turn anyways. Oh, okay. And now if there's a cast down, this just dies. Alright, I'm on. Alright. Chupu Kabru. That is all good. We're going to try to go for the win fast. No attacks. Nice. One, two, three, four. Nope, don't need that. Okay. So now I get to get both of these. Really good. Alright. And this can get evolved for 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. For like nothing. Grimmy Douglas, speaking of JP, is there any talks playing D&D or another RPG with him again? Not at this point in time. I'm really enjoying doing my own stuff. Frankly, there's just like not enough time in the world to play the Magic to grind up in the way I want to grind. Bring it on, Flint Knuckles. No blocks. I want the weaker one into the graveyard in case of a find. I really do not want... And we did it, right? Ugh. You know, I am not going to dive down. I am actually amazingly not going to do that, because I'm actually super duper duper paranoid about some sort of mass removal that would just kill me. And it seems really difficult for our opponent to Wild Growth Walk or heal all the way back up through this. So I think that what I'm doing is actually a more intelligent play. I think that what happens is if there's a cast down, I would like dive down this, and the other one gets cast down, and then I die. But like now in this circumstance, we're like literally 1000% fine. So maybe that's a risk, but I'm trying to be... In my mind, this looks safer. So here's my approach of a game plan. The Shock and the Lava Coil are nice removal, but sometimes things get out of hand. Entrancing Melody is like a 4-mana take a Wild Growth Walker, or a 2-mana take a Hydroid Krasis. Star of Extinction is another clear the board. And I should plan on playing this game a little bit more slowly. How much longer is the stream going for? Probably play 2 more best of 3s I think we have time for. All we did today was play Izzet Drakes, and all we did was sit here at Platinum 4 doing nothing. So, boo-boo. Aaron Twiz, if you're going to play this out slowly, should one card in sideboard be the Niv-Mizzet? I was using slowly more in the English term. You know, just play it out a little bit more, like focused on my little Drakeys, protecting them, that sort of thing. I think that it is incorrect to strategically board in a Niv-Mizzet in this matchup. There are a lot of ways to blow up flyers that are not spells. You know, I play Niv-Mizzet, a Chupacabra kills it. I play Niv-Mizzet, Hostage Taker snatches it. A lot of things like this. If your opponent's largely using spells to remove your creatures, then you can get away with more dive downs, more spell pierce, and more than anything, if you play the Niv and your opponent casts a spell, you immediately deal 1 damage and draw 1 card. This is a good opening hand. Start with this, then do that. So, though we do use the word slower to describe things like Niv-Mizzet, Niv-Mizzet's a slower card, so on and so forth. Alright. Flint Knuckles mulligan to 5. That feels positive. Maybe we can just... Nice! Oh my god, so nice. I really like the Entrancing Melody here, because if they're... Like, this hand can only really become on fire if our opponent gets, like, a Wild Growth Walker and a Jadelight Ranger, and then we can just snatch that up. Show me what you got. Dive down is probably... Well... You know, I think I do want to dive down, because I'm going to be Discovery-ing next turn. Show me what you got. We do have Terry. Is Terry good here? Terry sucks here. Okay. So when I say play this out more slowly, what I mean is not have an overall, like, grind to a halt game plan, but what I mean is something like, on this turn, I can easily just play out a Drake. It absolutely could do that. But I think I do wait a turn on the Enigma Drake so I can leave up dive down. Things like this. Play Crackling Drake on turn 5, which I think is a line that I've not taken very much today, and I think that I need to. Oh, so overwhelming power. Oh, an intercept. Alright. We're getting tickled by a Llanowar Elf. Llanowar Elves have dealt lethal damage to us today, so, you know, we gotta be careful. We gotta respect the elf. Look at him. I am new card art. So this, for instance, a Hostage Taker would completely poop upon us. However, if we do this, and we do an Enigma Drake, we now have, for the most part, shut down this threat. So again, I'm playing this just a little more slowly, a little more thoughtfully. This is just such a good Jhin card here. Entrance the Elven, use the mana yourself like Entrancing Melody, and I tap! Perfection incarnate, huh? See? We just waited a turn. We just waited a turn. What did we do? We waited a turn. How do you spell Jhin card? G-I-N, Jhin. Jhin card. Jhin Remy. I keep, because we're gonna get Terry quite contrary. Look at this inflated chonker right here, man. Look at his inflato black. Inflato back. There's literally hardly any black ink in the frame at all. Inflato back. With his little polka dots. That's pretty nice. And he's got his arms up. He's like, hello! You got it, man. You want a thought erasure? It's yours. Yours for the taking. Aichi's Ishis. We're going to take a peek, and I think that what I want to do is say no and say no. Maybe I actually do say yes to this because we need to do the Crackling Drake. This is consistent line of errorness that I'm worried about. That's fine. My thought is, okay, my strategy against this deck should be to get as much inflation in the bin as possible so I can upgrade Terry. If we can get upgraded Terry against Tulin, it's going to be nice. Thought Erasure in this mana base doesn't really indicate to us if it's a mid-range deck or if it's a control deck. Terry! Terry, it's good to see you. Let's go ahead and get in there with our friend, Mr. T. Now we have the Pteramander. Oh. Terry.
We need to move quickly.
Okay. Maximize velocity seems like it would be plausibly good in this spot. There is a line about which I am worried, which is that I do this, and in response to land, Moment of Cravings. But there's no way of avoiding it. Obviously, this is the play that I'm committed to.
Stop that. Now.
Stop that! Ah! Main phase Chemister's Insight. Way to stay efficient on the mana.
I'm not ready for this quite yet.
Oh! Very well. In a world where one man draws so well. But he does not even need an answer. Kaya's Wrath! Kaya's Wrath! Yeah, so Plock says, I have competition next week, day 9. I've always had the problems of my hands physically shaking, even though my brain is well focused and calm. Do you ever have that problem in Brood War or other competitive settings? And if you do you have any advice on how to steady yourself? Well, there's a few things. First of all, it's perfectly normal, right? Your hands get cold, especially when you're nervous. Getting shaky. Associated with chilliness, nervousness, and all other sorts of isnesses. But a big thing is, a lot of people, you know, they'll like hunch over at their computer, or they'll just sort of sit around, or like maybe play with their mouse at this angle. Maybe they'll be sitting up straight and playing like this with their shoulders hunched. Maybe they'll be playing relaxed. Maybe they're playing forearm forward, forearm back. Take a video of you playing a game when you are feeling really relaxed. Think extremely precisely about what your posture is in that game. Do things like I used to put a piece of paper down and sit comfortably and then trace where my arm was on a piece of paper. Take that out of my backpack, set it down, and get my arm at the right angle when I was at a competition. A lot of times people's arms are shaking because they're holding their bodies in different ways. Like, for instance, if you hold your body like this and you try to play, like, it's harder to control. Or like, I've seen people who hunch their shoulders up when they're stressed like this, so their mouse actually doesn't have an anchor. But if you relax your shoulder, you can actually have an anchor. Terry, welcome back. Here I come. Got him.
Seen that coming.
Go ahead and play Terry and not the other Crackling Drake. That's probably pretty good. Block says, for me it's speed cubing. I definitely know that the table heights are different than what I'm used to at home. Then practice exactly that. I used to practice with my chair raised, my chair lowered. I tried to think of things that could possibly come up during a competition. Hot weather, cold weather. Environments at competitions typically are extremely different from your home environment. So you should practice in all these different circumstances. And what you can even do is you can say something like, alright, I'm feeling super duper anxious. What is the best way for me to convince myself to get really anxious and really stressed out at home? So that way, I can get used to what it feels like to play in that context, you know? I don't think this deck runs Settle the Wreckage. Maybe it runs a pair.
Now what?
Good. Slow and steady, day 9. Show me what you got. Alright. You mean practicing, like, a wide variety of things was really great. So I definitely want to bring in these. Give me these. Give me these. I think this is a control matchup where I feel actually comfortable cutting all of these. I think I still want the maximized velocities. I mean, we've just wound up in some situations where we get kicked in the teeth by the Thief of Sanity, but I think I'll just respond by re-sideboarding in game 3 instead of psyching myself out. I think the biggest lesson I've learned when playing this deck is I typically play a lot of mid-range thick decks that run innumerably many creatures. You know, like 25 creatures or something like this. And you play a creature knowing if it dies, you're going to play another creature the next turn. And then if it dies, you're going to play another creature next turn. If it dies, you're going to play another creature next turn. Whereas if I have like 2 or 3 drakes in hand, I should still be treating them like my precious babies. Okay, so this is a 1-land hand that I am going to justify keeping because, again, I have the draw, and I have another discovery. So we have like so many opportunities to draw the lands. Terry. Good to see you. Wow, this is good. We're seeing the white and blue sources, but no black yet, so no Moment of Cravings. Kai's Wrath is 2 turns away. Ooh. Ops feel like a pretty big thing. It would be a pretty bold justification saying, yeah, we're gonna counter that off. I think just getting any land at this point is reasonable. I'm gonna go ahead and play this land. I would ideally like to have played a red land, but this is something that 2 land. Do I want a second Terry? I don't think so. I don't think so. We have 2 presidents. I don't think we need a 3rd president. No black mana is very, very good. No black sources from our opponent is very, very good. Enough mana up to deal with the absorbs. Very, very good. So now we can chart a course. I'm going to do these 2, so that way I can have enough for double Spell Pierce. This is a very good card to absorb. So we will not allow that one. I'm playing just slowly enough that we can now thinky through things clearlier. Oh my god. Oh my god. We made some marginal progress today. I'm gonna go turn my oven on and play one more best of 3. I set the stove to nothing. I didn't set the stove. I set the oven to all possible degrees. In math, we call that 360 degrees. How funny is day 9? Not funny. Alright. Waiting on your opponent. What's cooking good looking? It's gonna be chicken. We're gonna lay down 3 chicken breasts and we're gonna put the oil on them, man. We got a collection of spices that has everything nices. Hello! Oh! Die! Down. Oh, you would have a Tempest Djinn. Oh, you wouldn't have a Tempest Djinn, would you? You know, let's leave up the island for the Spell Pierce. How good is day 9? He's excellent. Alright, how many cards are in here? It's not showing me. One true card. Okay, so I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to run out this, and I'm going to cross my fingers like this, and hope there's no counter like this. Just kidding. Hello. I am a dragon who's noble and strong. I sleep on my right leg because it's very strong. What a tricksy trickster. Alright, Blue Ox Grimes is out of Blue Ox Dimes. What? So I think I just play the Crackling Drake. I think I called the Cackling Drake for most of history. I've located Blue Ox Grimes' face, and I'm going to do my best to perform 1A. We don't have those buttons here in MTG. Shit. Alright. Bastard. Lava Coil or Shock is what we're looking for here. Thank you. Chart a course here. I'm gonna... Don't want that one. I don't like the way it looks. Is it a deck full of land? Die. Yeah, I couldn't play any Drakes this turn if I got it, so I'm electing to bottom it. Also because I'm really good at doing shit like this, huh? Wasn't that sad? Oh, I know what I'm doing now. I was like, the interface was not permitting me what I want to do. God, that was... I was so worried I almost screwed up the order. Like, I had one of those, like... Blood pouring out of my eyes. Blood pouring out of the stove. Maximize velocity is not valuable in this matchup. Shivan Fire is. Lava Coil less so. Shivan Fire is. Boom, done. Moving on with life, huh? Easy game, easy life, unless you die. In which case it's a hard game. Hard life. I threw the pen very far. Okay. Do you cook one meal at a time? Asks Wootburger. You know, that's... like, that's actually a reasonable question. Do you cook one meal at a time? Because a lot of people do, like, meal prep Sundays where they'll cook all their lunches for the week and, like, refrigerate them. But for some reason, I just think that sounds so funny. Because I can imagine that, like, if you were an alien wearing human skin and you just go around and just ask these sort of, like, probing questions to kind of just feel out how humanity rolls. Do you eat one meal at a time? Or do you sometime do 2 lunches? How many lunches does one eat in a day? And why just 1 lunches? Yeep. Hello, it is me, Human Wootburger. How many cars do you drive? Terry, welcome. Good to see ya. You will never be missed! Crackle, 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 crackle. I will now play my friend Terry. You will get countered for 2, but there's nothing to put a +1/+1 counter on, so we're okay. Boom. He has the reads, because the interface pauses, and then he reads. Tempest Gin. I'm sorry, who is this fabulous Jace?
This will come in handy.
I mean, like, what on earth is this even doing in this deck? Whenever one or more creatures you control deals combat damage to a player, draw and then discard. Am I gonna have to shock that? Because this is gonna get the +1. I mean, do I gotta shock this? What happens when it's -5? Does it create several which Jace's... What happens when this occurs? What are the copies? It makes 2 of them, but like, what are the values on this thing? I think I'm just gonna shoot the thing. Itself. No, you're not understanding me. If you have a 5 and you do -5, it is now a thing with 0. Does it make 2 tokens with 0 loyalty? I feel like that would be stupid. So it starts with 3, so it actually creates 2 copies of the original cast. Am I understanding correctly? 2 Planeswalkers, 3 points. So it's not copies of this specific Jace. It's copies of the original casting of Jace. I see. Okay. This is so fucking weird. Hello, I'm Terry. Pleasure to meet you. Boy, that's a fucking weird list. Oh my god, this is like so weird.
It's a matter of give and take. Let's try this.
It just deals combat damage to a player. Like, I'm just absolutely out of my depth in this game. I mean, I'm just about to get overrun with 2/2s. Holy shit. I think we just lost the video game. Oh my god. -5. Look at that.
Total deception is key.
My god, there are so many fantastic Jaces.
More
Look at these handsome Jaces.
real doesn't mean it won't kill you.
Oh my gosh, this is so grand.
Can you really trust your eyes? Oh, you're sad. It's so sad that you fight yourself. Seeing is believing. Or is it? Can you really trust your eyes?
Okay. I gotta mute this person. This person's getting way too excited about themselves. Can I not mute? This fucking game, man. This interface. Oh, we're dead in this game. I'm getting out of this one. Both left click and right click did nothing. The interface broke. Like, you must listen to all of his bullshit. I think everything's actually still good here. I mean, the Shivan Fires and the Shocks are still excellent. So we need a Star of Extinction. No, I think we just need a better opening draw. Oh, the Star of Extinction would be kind of freaking hilarious. Remember, if you're suggesting a card, say what we cut. There's no such thing as a suggestion without a cut, because I refuse to run a 61 card deck. I'm on the play. Yeah, I feel like this is okay. Like, Dive Down plus Crackling Drake, I think will be good enough on turn 5. I'm definitely going to pay the 2 life because we want to opt here. Our health doesn't really matter in this matchup as much. Like, this winds up being a matchup about, like, I'm just 100% going to keep digging for cards, put those lands on the bottom, because the chances of us getting another land before the Drake is just so high. This is the sort of thing where if Blue Ox Grimes can build up enough of a board, we just die no matter what our health is, and if Curious Ox can't do that, we live no matter where we hardly take any damage, so this is the bad card. We just don't want to be up against that bad card. I definitely want to run this out first. Don't need another Crackling Drake, I think. Or maybe we do want just an army of Crackling Drakes. That actually seems pretty good, right? Because we're going to start burning through some of the stuff with Lava Coils. So we Sulfur Falls and Lava Coil, then we Crackling Drake dive down, Crackling Drake dive down. What time is it over here? It's 7:02. This is our last best of 3. There we go. Now it's showing up. Mute. Perfect. Dot, 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 dot. This is technically more efficient, and I do have a lot of Drakes here, so I think I actually give this a shot right now. Totally fine. Totally fine. And we're going to try again. As long as it's not double Curious Obsession, I feel a little bit better, but it's still a big threat. Could just be a handful of counter spells. I mean, all those essence captures maybe should be a signal to us. Like maybe if we just Lava Coiled, this would have been fine. Alright, so I'm going to do the Enigma Drake first. Actually, if there was another Essence Capture, that would have been problematic, but I think we just have to hope that our opponent doesn't have another fucking shit. God damn. Yeesh. 3 Essence Captures. Wow, fuck. I mean, I think that was the correct play anyways. Woo-wee! On the backs of the unblockable. So, I don't think there's a single way that we can win this at all now, because I need to be able to kill both of these. Ah, well, that's kind of a shitty way to go out. Oh well. At least we ranked up Sun. Went up 1 rank today. Yuck. This deck feels tough to pilot. Feels a little tricky. But getting the hang of it, getting there. It feels really strong, but it also feels really problematic in other spots. I don't know how many Essence Captures versus Wizard's Retort that deck runs. So I think that'd be useful to sort of look at and study, because, I mean, it feels like 4 and 4. Feels like a lot. And so I think that's kind of, for this deck, that feels rough. Because I don't have that many creatures. Maybe the mistake was the mulligan. Maybe it really was the mulligan. Or not the mulligan, the fact that we didn't mulligan. I think it was, we have to do something like look at the hand and identify that we need to have action in the first 2-3 turns. Because, I mean, normally I look at those drakes and I'm like, alright, cool, we have the land to be able to cast the drakes. We have a play we can do before then. So, yeah, we're good. I think I need to spend some time thinking about the mulliganing. Either way, although I'm slightly bummed that I'm not infinitely mythic ranked within seconds. Fun day. I'm going to be doing mostly walking tomorrow and something on Friday. The last few parts for my dual PC setup are coming tomorrow, so I'm going to try to set all that good stuff up. Maybe Magic on Friday, maybe a different game. Hell, maybe Apex Legends on my new dual PC setup. I'm pretty shitty at shooters.